So again, welcome to my presentation. So today, I will going to tackle about discourse analysis, cohesion, coherence, speech events, and turn taking. So here are my learning outcomes. At the end of the lesson, the student will be able to first reflect upon the critically evaluate knowledge acquired in the study using discourse analysis. Next is for them to understand the similarities, differences, and importance of cohesion and coherence in writing. Next is to know what are the different speech events. Lastly, to remember and apply the basic rhythm of communication that back and forth exchange between people. So, here is my introduction. First, the discourse analysis considers how language, both spoken and written, enacts and in social and cultural perspective and identities. Assuming no prior knowledge of linguistics, it enables us to fully understand what is the other person tries to convey to us. It is important for us to understand because how can we communicate when we don't know how to release our ideas? And how can we understand if we really don't give attention to the speaker? So, discourse analysis without knowing, you are already doing it. In linguistics, they call it discourse analysis, but in some simple people, they call it communication. So, what is a discourse analysis? It is the process of understanding a text by paying attention to every meaning that describes the text from the speaker. Also, the use of discourse analysis is by analyzing the discourse, we can find the right meaning as the intention of the speaker in our daily interaction. It is an approach to analysis of written, vocal, or sign language use or any significant semiotic event. The objects of discourse analysis are variously defined in terms of coherent sequences of sentences, preposition, speech, or at turns at talks. So, discourse analysis in simple words is the understanding of the text by paying attention to the speaker. It is the process of how do you understand the message that is delivered to you. So, next, I'm going to explain the coherence and cohesion. You might have encountered these words when you are in your junior high school and senior high school, but now I will refresh in your mind and give the differences, similarities, and the importance of coherence and cohesion. So, coherence is the relationship of ideas between sentences. Cohesion, on the other hand, is the connection of ideas to the central concept of a text. So whenever we write documents, articles, blogs, descriptions, brochures, or advertisements, it is necessary to make sure that the content is understandable and that the written material flow is integral. Coherence and cohesion are the two important things considered while writing any content and are properties of written material considered in discourse analysis and text linguistics. So whenever you write something, you are applying discourse analysis. So the cohesion word is derived from the word cohere. Cohere, which means to stick together. So while framing the sentence and phrases, cohesion is how have you put your ideas and views collectively together while framing your sentences. So as an example, when you are writing an essay, you are constructing sentences, but they should be connected. So cohesion is applied because you need to stick to the same ideas, but you are going to another sentence. Coherence, on the other hand, is the superset of cohesion, which includes cohesive sentences as well as other properties like consistency and understandability of the content and how using logically connected and related sentences while representing your ideas and transiting from one idea to another. So, in simple words, cohesion is how you stick together your sentences, how they convey same ideas, while coherence, on the other hand, refers to the wholeness of your written material. It is how have you created those sentences to form into an essay or paragraph, and that shows the unity of your ideas. So coherence is more sort of pattern in collective parts of writings, while cohesion is just the individual parts that are collected together and are stick together for representation. Cohesion and coherence are two properties used in discourse analysis and text linguistics to develop the quality of the article or any written content. Cohesion means sticking together different sentences, phrases, and paragraphs with each other. Cohesion is completely in the hands of the writer and can be improved by using techniques. Coherence is the property determined by the reader, which tells us understandability of the article and whether the idea is being conveyed to the reader appropriately. It determines the quality of the content. Cohesion is a subset of coherence. Hence, whenever cohesion is achieved, we can say that the coherence is achieved or not. But if coherence is achieved, then the content is cohesive too for sure. So again, cohesion is in the hands of the writer because he or she can improve his or her writing by using different techniques. While coherence, on the other hand, is at the hands of the reader because it is how they would understand your written output, or how would you understand a written output. And also, when cohesion is achieved, we can already say that it has coherence. But if coherence is already achieved, it means that cohesion is present in that content. So next, I will going to tackle about speech events. So what is meant by speech events? It is the occurrence or ongoing linguistics interaction in one form of speech or more that involves two parties, namely speakers and opponents of speech, with one point of speech in a particular time or place. Also, speech events is an activity conducted primarily for the expression of political, social, religious, cultural, or other constitutional protected speech. Examples of speech events may include rallies, picketing, protesting, marching, demonstrating, or debating matters of public concern on any city street or other property. So that is what you call the speech events. Next is the turn-taking. So what is turn-taking? Turn-taking occurs in a conversation when one person listens while other person speaks. As a conversation progresses, the listener and the speaker roles are exchanged back and forth, a circle of discussion. Turn-taking, or the act of taking turns in a situation's conversation, or even means sharing space and time with another individual. Turn-taking may look many things, like speaking and listening when the other speaks in a conversation, taking turns in a game, taking turns using equipment like slides and swings, and other more. So, turn-taking in a conversation, this component is one that is modeled and a part of social emotional learning. Interrupting a conversation, speaking out of turn, and interrupting instruction is an important skill to understand. Turn-taking in conversation is important for social reciprocity but also safety. These skills requires auditory processing skills and receptive language skills. So, when you say turn-taking, all of us do this. When we are having a conversation with the other person, usually this turn-taking is always present. When I will be the speaker, then you will be the listener. When I will be the listener, then you will be the speaker. That is what you called turn-taking. So, for my learning activities, it is stated, this will be my assessment. The class will be divided into 5 groups. Each group should have discourse analysis and discuss about the given task to them, which is to enact the following scene. So, here are the given scenes. Next is presented the criteria. Next is my assignment. For my criteria, so that ends my presentation for this day. I hope you have learned a lot from me, and thank you for listening, and thank you for enjoying my presentation. So for my references, it is stated here. Thank you so much.